Hi guys, so today we're going to be doing a Tabata workout. Now it's a HIT workout, which means high intensity interval training, and what that means is it's not high impact, it's actually going to be a low impact workout, but it's high intensity because the energy is high in it, okay? And that's what I want you to do, is I want you to put as much energy into this as possible. It's going to really lift those endorphins and really help you burn some calories, burn some energy. And if you've had a frustrating week, it's a great way to just sort of almost like offload it into something like this. So we're going to be doing 4 blocks. Again, you work at your level. Make sure you've got a mat for the last block. We will be going onto the floor for the last block, but our first 3 blocks will be on our feet. Now I've actually got some cans here. Now you can use cans or hand weights. If you haven't got any hand weights and it's not something you even thought about, that's absolutely fine. I have literally got basic cans from the cupboard. They are 400 grams in weight, which is a great starting point. It gives a lovely little bit of extra resistance into some arm work. So if you want to use them, go and grab those now. Pause this, grab those, and then you can join back in with me. If you've got hand weights, you don't need them to be very heavy. They need to be maybe 1 to maybe 2.5 kilograms in weight. It doesn't have to be heavy to get a really nice tone and feel to your arms as well, okay? But as I say, it's a 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds interval in between each one, so it's great. So it's quite fast in terms of 20 seconds, we can all do that. And I'm going to make sure that the moves are ones that really energise you through your body, start toning your body, start burning those calories, helping us work through this area of our bodies, because I know it's something that we all struggle with during the menopause, and we're going to enjoy this one. So get yourselves ready. Make sure you have trainers on or something that's supporting your feet for this one if you can. As I say, have a mat handy, also have some water handy. So pause this if you need to. Come back to this stage because we're going to get started. So just start moving those legs. Tummies are pulled in and we are going to get started. Again, work out to your level. Anything that's difficult, just come back to this. You've also got those 10-second intervals in between, which will really help. Now I'm going to actually just, before I start the music, let me just show you what the first 4 moves are going to be. The first exercise is going to be a step curl. Now when we do a step curl, I really want you to kick your bottoms, okay? Tummies are pulled in. If you can't get your leg up to your bottom yet, that's going to be the target as you go forward. So even if it's here, just want you to put some real good power into it. I'm going to be doing strong arms coming forwards and backwards. You can either keep your arms here and just focus on those legs, or you can really add full combination of moves. It'll actually intensify the workout for you. Alright, we're then going to go into 2 low steps. So we're just going to sit ourselves down and we're going to just do 2 low steps here. If this is too much for anybody, I'm just going to show you from the side. It's a squat position, my knees are in line with my ankles. If that feels like it's too much, you just stand up a little bit more and more until you can actually feel where it feels right. The lower you go, the harder it is. The higher you go, the easier it is. Then we're going to be doing a knee lift, rotation, bicycle. We're going to cross over. Now we're really crunching through our abdominals here, working those obliques. So make sure you pull your tummies in and bring your elbow down towards that knee. And then the last one we're going to do is we're going to do a step jack, which is touch the floor, step out. Now you don't have to touch the floor if you don't want to. So this is level 3 probably. Level 2 is going to be sort of obviously like you can do it this way instead, or you can do a jack. Now I'm not going to be able to demonstrate those in those 10 seconds, so I just wanted to show you that first. So I'm going to show you a step out, touch the floor version, and you can choose which one you want to do. Alright, now that we've got that done, we are going to get started. So get yourselves ready, and here we go. The lovely man who's going to talk us through this. Okay, tummies are pulled in. Think about that posture, I really want you to enjoy this. Step curls are our first move. 3, 2, step curl, here we go. So step curl, press. Now, as you say, high intensity for 20 seconds. You can do this. Strong, press. As you can see, I'm not jumping. If you want to jump this, you can. Breathe. Good. 3, 2, 1, march. Excellent. Next one, 2 low steps, okay? So we're going to be coming down, stepping like this. You can do it slow or fast, you choose. March those legs. Here we go. So down. Let's just hold that position, pushing those bottoms back. Good. Working through these big glute muscles, tummies are pulled in. You've got this. Now we're going to do 4 moves and we're repeating those 4 moves. 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up, march. Okay, those knee lift rotations. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2. Hands high, cross. Now if you want to, second time round, you can always grab some cans, put them in your hands. Intensify it if you want to. Breathe. Now as you can see, I'm not making us jump, but you can feel the heart rate's up. Tummies are in. Good, march. We're going into that step out, jack position, okay? Press back with those bottoms. If that's too much, half jack. Here we go. So out, touch. Good. Breathe. Push back those bottoms. Chest lifted. We're going to go back to our step curls for our next move. So we're going to go back to these 4 exercises. You've got this. Breathe. March. Well done. Step curls. Heart rate's up now. Doing great. 3, 2, step curl. Here we go. Step curl. Really press. Now if you want to, you can do a little jump. You want to. Keep it low. If you don't like jumping, I don't like it for my knees. But I do give it as an option. So you have a go. All depends how your day's going. Breathe. March. Catch your breath. 2 low steps. Left and right. Tummies are pulled in. Chest lifted. Push those bottoms back. Here we go. So down. Now you can do this slower than me if you want to. You choose. You can remember, higher is easier. Deeper is harder. Tummies are pulled in. These chests are lifted. You got it. Good. Coming up, march. Well done. Knee lift bicycles. Are you ready? Now again, if you do want to do a jump, you can. So you can do a little hop if you want to. But I'm going to just make sure. Strong arms. Pull down. Pull down. Cross it through. Again, slow this down if it's too fast. You choose how you do this. 3, 2, 1. March. Step jack. Up. Touch the floor. You want to do high impact jumping? You can. Off we go. Up. This is actually just as intense by just going down to the floor with those fingers. So even if you can't touch the floor, they're aiming to the floor. Good. Nearly there. We get a 60-second rest. So that's a chance for you to grab some water, but keep marching around. Good. All right. You catch your breath. Keep marching those legs. Let's keep those step and energy up. I'm going to grab some cans. So you can do this with or without cans. You can hold on to your fists. Just make sure you fist your hands. First exercise and the next one is going to be up, out and around. I want to really strengthen through those rotator cuffs and those arms. Good. So that's our first one. Then we're going to go down into the squat position. Punch for 4. And then we're going to come up. So I'm going to show you from the side. Pushing down. You're going to punch, 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 squeeze up, all right? Then we're going to do a tricep overhead press. Now you can hear the music's changing. It's going to start soon, all right? Then we're going to be going into a lateral lunge halo. Now, I'll put one of the weights down for this, but our arms go around our body for that. All right, so let's get started. We're going to be going arm center, soften those knees. So up, out, down, center. So we do this lovely round robin of our arms. Tummies are in. Let me just show you from the side. Bottoms are tucked under. Really squeeze those fists, squeeze those cans, squeeze those weights. You choose what you want to use. 3, 2, 1. March. Good. All right. Take those legs out. 5 to 1 with your positioning. Bottoms get pushed back. We're going to be doing a hold squat and then punching for 4. Here we go. So down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Down, hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. squeeze, down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, good chance, march. Good, okay. We're going to be doing tricep overhead press. Hands are going up, and then really hinging, okay? So we'll soften those knees. You're squeezing those elbows towards your head. Control the movement. The heavier the weight, the more you need to slow this down. You can have a fisted hand. You will feel this in your triceps, especially the second time round. Lovely. All right, so I'm going to put one of these weights down. We're going to go into a lateral lunge. Halo arms. We're going to do all to the right. Second time round, we'll do it to the left. Here we go. So reach down, then we're pressing up. So reach it down, press it up. Good. Now, using the weight as I've got it here, it keeps your elbows in. So you're working through those abdominals. Now we're going to go back to the beginning. So we need both weights. So grab the other one. All right, march those legs. Keep those energy levels up. We're going to come from here, remember, up, out and around and down. Here we go. Up, out, round and down. Good. Squeeze. Tummies are in. It's really good to get our arms moving. We don't do enough strength work as women usually. Good, breathe. 1, march. Squat with those punches. Remember, you're pushing back to hold. Shallower is easier. Legs 5 to 1. You've got this. So coming down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it up. You'll see at the top, I'm squeezing my glutes coming forward. So here I'm squeezing my hips coming forward to my glutes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those tummies pulled in. Think tummy in, tummy in, tummy in, tummy in. Good. Good. Coming up. Triceps. Hands together over your heads. Position those knees. Soften those knees. Off we go. Down. Squeeze it up. Good. So the heavier your weight, so as you get more improved, cans won't be enough for you. Feels really nice for me today, I'm loving this. But you can fill up some shampoo bottles with rice. You can use things around the house to fill up with extra weight to use in these workouts. You don't have to have proper weights if you don't want to invest in them just yet, so you're just testing out where you're at. Tummies are in, we'll go to that lateral with the halo arms. Hands like this, off we go. So down, then we're rotating around the other way. So last time we did it left to right, this time we're doing it right to left. So squeeze it up. Good. And rotate. We've got our 60-second rounds coming up. 3, 2, 1. March. Grab that water, okay? Make sure you catch your breath, but keep moving these legs. I want you to really get those steps up, keep your energy high, so don't stop moving and stand still, okay? I'm going to keep the weights with me. You don't have to have weights for this next set, but I'm going to keep them with me just so that you can see what we're going to do. We're actually going to go into a forward lunge, coming down, coming up and back, and then we'll do a little squat, okay? And then we're going to go just the right leg. We're just going to do the right leg for the first 20 seconds, okay? So we're just going to come forward, then the second set round we're going to do that. Now, when you do you can do it with a bicep curl and a little squat. Okay, then we're going to do battle ropes. We're going to put these down. Battle ropes are throwing your arms down, stepping, throwing your arms down, stepping back. Okay, we're going to do 2 steps with those. Then we're going to be going into a curtsy, wide curtsy, okay? So let's get started with our lunges. Here we go. So we're coming forwards, down, up, back, narrow squat. Good. Once you've got this, you can actually do a bicep curl with this as well. Good. Bicep curl can sometimes throw you off. Good. All right, battle ropes next. Let's put these hands down. Hands come into the centre. I want you to really throw down your arms with a nice squat position with your legs. Stepping into it, off we go. So step. Now, if you've had a rubbish day, this is a great one. Really throw those arms, keeping your tummies in. Bottoms back. Think about your tummy being pulled in. You're sitting back, so you're not bringing those knees forwards. Good, breathe. Excellent, coming up, march. We're going to go into a curtsy, wide, so you can stretch, wide. Shallower and narrower is easier. Here we go, step, down. So those of you who feel you want to do a little hop, you can. That will give you higher energy. Good. We've got this. 4, 3, 2, 1, march. All right. We are going to go into knee lifts coming forwards, bunny hops back. All right. Here we go. Knee lift coming forwards for 4, 3, 4. Bunny hop for 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee. Now, if this feels too much, you can knee lift back. So knee lift here if you want to. Again, so 4, 3, 2, 1. Bunny. Okay, great. March. We're going to lunge forwards. Left leg this time into that narrow squat. Tummy's pulled in. If you want to pick up your weights, you can. I'm going to do without. So coming forwards, down, up, squeeze back. Let's go into that goblet squat. Forwards, down, up, and back. Goblet. Good. Chest is lifted. What's good about doing it when we go through the second time round, you can actually feel that you get your technique better. You know what you're doing. Good. Back or ropes again. So you'll find that this will be easier to understand what you're doing. So stepping out, then those arms down. Nice and strong. Here we go. Good. I love battle ropes. Not that I like them when I'm actually using the proper things, but I love this one. It really helps to just push out any of that negative energy that we have sometimes goes through our bodies. One march. Curtsy, big wide curtsy. Tummies are pulled in. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Step, down, step. Now you don't have to go too deep with this if you don't want to, and you don't have to do the hop. If you want to, you can just step, and you can do it shallower than I am as well. But you've got this. Well done. Working our inner and outer thighs and our glutes. March. Good job. Okay, we're going to do our knee lifts forwards. Bunny hops back, or you knee lift it back. 3, 2. Here we go. So 4, 3, 2. Bunny. 4, 3, 2. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bunny. Again. 4. We've got our 60-second rest coming. 4, 3, 2, 1. March. Grab your mat. We have got our last block coming up already, which is fabulous. Catch your breath. Keep marching. Watch what I'm going to do. Then you're going to join in with me, okay? Right. So we're going to start off bear plank. A bear plank, you tuck your toes under. You keep yourself in a nice forced position. Make sure those wrists are under your shoulders. You're tucking your toes under and you're going to try and lift and lower. Just that much off the floor. Hardly anything. Keeping everything pulled in. We then go down to our hands. We're going to go into the plank. Bottoms back and down. So what we're going to do is we can either do, you can do a hip dip, or you can do it off your toes. Hip dip, okay? Working our outer obliques. Then we're going to come into coming back up onto our hands. We're going to step out, in, if you can. You can do it from your knees. Step one knee out, and back. And then we're going to go into a rainbow leg, up and over. All right? So let's start bear plank. Take those toes under. Here we go. Raise and lower. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Now I want you to just think about tummy up to your spine, up to the ceiling. Pressing out and through those arms. We want to get some strength building through those arms. Make sure you've got wide fingers. Those arms should be underneath your shoulders. Excellent. Go into child's pose. Good. Elbows down. You can do this off your knees. Hip dips. Okay, I'm going to do this on my toes. Knees together, legs together, so it makes it easier for you. Down and over. Down. Now then, you're going to really feel this. Do as many as you can. Go into child's pose if you need to. If you want to go into your knees, you go into your knees. Good. Breathe. You can do it slower than me as well. So hip over to the other hip. Good. Knees down. Pulling back. We're going to go back into the plank step outs. Again, if you need to do it from your knees, you can. Okay, but I'm going to go up onto my toes so you can do this. If any of you feel strong enough that you want to do a jump, you can. You can do almost like an alternating one. You choose. Breathe. We are nearly there. Working those abdominals, guys. Those areas that we find difficult. Knees down. Press back. Rainbow leg. So take one leg back. We're going to rotate it over, tap down one side of the mat, then the other. Here we go. So over, and then other side. Good. You're pressing those arms into the floor. Try and keep everything from your waist forward, nice and still. Tucking that tummy up to your spine. Try not to use an arch back. We're going to go back to our bear planks. Now everything on the second hand will feel harder, but you've got this. Go back into child's pose. Take a breath. All right, coming back into position. Tuck those toes under. Here we go. So raise and lower. Now if any of you want to make this a little bit harder for yourself, you can raise, back, in, lower. So if you want to make this harder, if this is too easy, just going up and down, you do that. Breathe. Tummies are in. You take this as slowly as you want to. Good. Go back into child's pose. Well done. We're going to go into those hip dips. Elbows down, bottoms down, toes back. Here we go. Rotate. This is probably one of the toughest ones because you're really working a side muscle that you're probably not used to working. So just remember, knees down if you need to. Just do your best. Child's pose if it's too much. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Well done. We're going back into that plank step out. Remember, you can do it from those knees or from your toes, and you can also do a jump out if you want to. Here we go. So out or jump. You choose. You can either do 1-1, 2 jumps. There's a lot of options here. But just keep pressing through those arms into the floor. We're really working through our arms and our chest and our shoulders. You're doing great. Brilliant. Knees down. Press back. We've got one move to go. Rainbow leg, other leg. So whatever you did last time, change over. We're coming over this way and up and around. So tap, tap, tap. Good. Breathe. Breathe. Tummies are pulled in. You've got this. Hope you're feeling great. Control. 2. Excellent. Woohoo! Well done. That's fantastic. So well done you. Press forward with those arms. Reaching forward, stretching out. Take a breath. Excellent. We're going to do our stretches just here. Don't want you to just get up and just go back. So just press forward. Come into this position where you're on your foot, pressing forward. That knee needs to be in line with your ankle. The more you press forward, you'll feel it on this straightened leg, and that hip flex, it goes up into your abdominals. It's a lovely stretch. So hold it there. And you can hear I'm panting away here. It's a great little workout, that. And it's a great one if you are really wanting to start your day with a blast. It's a brilliant one to do. Now, just to remind you that if you work out prior to eating in the morning, you actually are using a lot of your stored energy from parts of your body that you don't like. I just touch my tummy or around here. That's what I'm thinking of when I do that. Let's change legs. Let's take the other one forward. So just think, if you actually do work out before your day starts, give yourself that extra 15-20 minutes to do this, you will find that you're energized for the day. Your metabolism is higher for the day because you've actually lifted your energy levels. You're also going to be burning through the fat stores that you've already got in your body because you haven't eaten anything for your body to start using. And basically you're starting to really burn things. So let's go back into pressing back with our bottoms and reaching forward with that toe. And those things will really, really help you notice some differences in how your body feels, how your headspace feels, and with you trying to move a little bit of tummy weight if that's what you're wanting to do. Not everybody does, so this only applies if you're really wanting to move some of weight. Okay, let's take our knee back, tuck those toes under, let's push ourselves up onto our feet, soften those knees, coming up one vertebrae at a time. But it's those little things that really make a difference. Now with that workout that we've just done, it's a real blast. Let's just try and do a quad stretch. Hold onto your nose or your navel, helps with balance, or you can hold onto something. So really good tip somebody gave me, and I now look quite crazy just always touching my nose, but it really helps to stabilise because I'm very wobbly on my feet. Okay, so just keep that tummy pulled in, hip comes forward, really let's work those quads, you've worked them hard, let's push this one down, and the other leg. Stretching is really, really important. Don't underestimate it because our bodies shorten in muscles when we sit down for long periods, especially our hamstrings. They stretch in areas where they shouldn't. And so what we're doing by exercising, we're pulling everything back together and rebalancing, and stretching helps us with that. Let go of that foot, coming down, deep breath in. Reaching up, stretch up to the ceiling, reach nice and tall. Tummy, tuck those bottoms under, tummy's in. Release your breath, and then we're going to reach over, up into that corner. So you're not dropping down into your waist, you're reaching up and out. Take a breath, come back to centre. Good. And on the other side. So I tend to do lots of my workouts first thing in the morning, if I'm not teaching, because I find that later in the day, oh my gosh, everything else can happen, can't it? It can stop you from doing things. You can have a rubbish day at work, and then you don't want to do anything in an evening, completely understandable. Let's squeeze those shoulder blades together. So try and think about mapping out some time for yourself where you know you can do it. Even if you have to get up 15 minutes earlier, you're going to bed 15 minutes earlier or half an hour earlier, so you've got that time in hand to make it your time. Alright, let's just take a nice deep breath on the floor. And up. And give yourselves a big clap. Good job. Well done. So hopefully you really feel energised from this. And from the 3 days that we've done, the 3-day challenge, if that's what you're doing with me, you'll see that we did 3 different styles of workouts. And varying your workouts is really, really important. If you just work through strength all the time, then what you'll find is your body adapts very quickly to whatever you're doing. So the first thing is, changing up what you do means your body can't get used to anything too much, which means that it will constantly be needing to adjust itself, and that means using different stores of energy from your body, and those are the stubborn energy sources that we know exist in our menopause, which is around here, so it can actually use those more efficiently. Also, you don't want to stress your body in one specific area at any one time, because once you do, if you just do arms only, or you just do core, or you just do legs, then they will, you know, as with anything, there's deterioration rather than improvement. You have to give yourself some, some relaxation and some time to recover from those. But what we've just done over the last 3 days is we've done this Tabata workout, so this is high intensity impact. We've done a really lovely flow, strengthened stretch, so we've actually elongated muscles and calmed our minds. And we've also done an exercise to music, more like an aerobic style workout. And each of those will give your body different elements to enjoy and to strengthen from, to tone and to use energy-wise. So I really, really hope you enjoyed this one. And come and join me on any of my Fitness with Ailsa programs, because I think you'll enjoy keeping that energy level going. And hopefully I'll see you in another workout really soon.